Hello and welcome to all in other video of my channel English tutorial with Archana. Dear student, you are very well aware that India had a glorious history. The prosperity and rich culture of our country attracted the foreign invader at different time to invade on India. Among all the invaders, there were one invader who were the British people. The British people ruled over India about 200 years. So, how did they come in India and how they started ruling over India? You are going to read about all this in the third chapter of your English book, that is The Glimpses of the Past. Yes, dear student, in today's chapter of English, you will read some glimpses of the history of India. Now, before wasting much time, now let me read the text and explain it paragraph wise. So let's move. So, in this chapter, you will have a pictorial representation, or you can say the glimpses of the history of India. It recalls the story of freedom through pictures. It explains the idea that led to the first war of independence in 1857. इस चैप्टर में पिक्चर्स के माध्यम से एस डी सामन ने आपको ये समझाने की कोशिश की है कि भारत में अंग्रेजों ने कैसे आए और फिर वो धीरे धीरे भारत के ऊपर अपना कंट्रोल कैसे स्थापित कर पाए और किस प्रकार से भारतीयों द्वारा 1857 का पहला रिवोल्ट उनके लिए किया गया. So, dear student, in the first picture of this chapter, you can see that the first chapter represent martyrs. And martyrs, you know, Sahid. So, it is a pictures that represent a function in Delhi. And in this picture, you can see Lata Mangeshkar singing the song "Aay Mere Watan Ke Logo." जरा आँख में भर लो पानी. The English version of it, "Oh my countrymen, let your eye fill with tears as you recall the sacrifices of the country martyrs." In the next picture, you can see the company conquest. So here is the representation of this map that shows that how much part of India during the 18th century was taken in control by the British people. So, with the help of these clues, you can understand that this light pink part represent the British provinces, that these much part of India was in the control of the British people, and this orange part represent the Indian princely state. It means this part was ruled by Indian princes, and other white part represents the other countries. So you can see that how from the late 18th century and in the till the middle 19th century, the British became successful in gaining control over India. Now, how did they succeed in gaining control over India? So, let me tell you that with their superior weapons and diplomacy, they extended their power in the 18th century. In India, Indian princes were short sighted. Short sighted means they did not have the capacity, the ability to see the far result of any actions, the long term result of any action. They could see the immediate result of any action and they wanted immediate benefit. That is why they used to fight with the other Indian prince, and British took advantage of their this tendency. And due to the constant war among the Indian princes, there was no peace and there was no prosperity in the country. Indian princes sought the help of the English merchant to defeat the other prince, and these rivalries helped the British East India Company to defeat and subdue Indian princes. Now, what is the meaning of the word subdue? Subdue means to defeat, to overthrow. So this is how they gain control over India. क्योंकि भारत के राजाओं के खुद के बीच में लगातार युद्ध होते थे एक दूसरे के राज्य को प्राप्त करने के लिए, और अब भारतीय राजाओं को जब इन अंग्रेज़ों के अच्छे वेपन्स, अच्छे हथियारों के लालच में इन्होंने इनकी मदद लिया ताकि ये दूसरे राजा को हरा सकें और उनके राज्य को पा सकें। लेकिन ये जो इंडियन राजा थे वो जो है कि किसी भी चीज़ के दूरदर्शी नहीं थे, ये समझ नहीं पाते थे कि ब्रिटिश के जो रियल इंटेंशन है वो क्या है, और इसलिए इन्होंने इनकी मदद लिया और इस तरीके से धीरे धीरे करके ये इंडिया की पावर जो है अंग्रेज़ों के हाथ में देते गए। But all the Indian princes were not short-sighted. Some of the Indian princes were very far-sighted, and among them there was one Indian prince whose name was Tipu Sultan. Yes, dear student, whose name was Tipu Sultan. So Tipu Sultan, the ruler of Mysore, fought the British till he died fighting. He did not accept the help of the British, but he fought the British till he died. वो तब तक अंग्रेज़ों से लड़ते रहे जब तक वो मर नहीं गए. Now let me explain that what was the period of the British gaining control over India. Apart from all these reasons which I have explained, that due to the short-sightedness of the Indian princes, due to the superior quality of weapons of Indians, there were other few reasons also why the British became successful in gaining control and supremacy over India. The other reason was that the Indian religious leaders preached ideas like untouchability and child marriages, which were the vices of the society, you know very well, right? So the British imposed heavy taxes. Now, how during the period, their rule over India from 1765 to 1836, what they did in India, that the British people imposed heavy taxes on farmers of Indians, so that Indian farmers had to abandon means leave, so that they have to leave their fields, their land. The East India Company's laws began to cripple means to make them you can say disabled. So the East India Company laws started making the Indian people disabled, and that is why the Indian artisans, Indian people started losing their jobs also. What businesses, what job they used to do, it also lost, as the British people had a nice quality of things, as they had industries made in their industries. British invented other methods which gave them profits. So what they used to do, they take the raw materials from India, from Indian land, and they import it in their country, and they, in their country, in the industries, these things are refined, they are made, and when once they are prepared, they just brought it in India just to export it, and this is how they were gaining double benefits from India. तो क्या करते थे ब्रिटिश लोग, यहाँ के सामानों को वो ले जाते थे अपनी कंट्री में, यहाँ के जो है कि धीरे धीरे यहाँ पे पॉलिटिकल कंट्रोल हथियार कर लिया और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लैंड पर अपना वर्चस्व स्थापित कर लिया. जब अपने वर्चस्व को उन्होंने स्थापित कर लिया तो यहाँ पर किसानों को ऑप्रेस करते थे, उन्हें सताते थे, उन्हें मजबूर करते थे कि इतने पार्ट पर आपको ये चीज़ की खेती करनी है. जो कॉमर्शियल क्रॉप्स होते थे ज़्यादातर, जिसकी ज़रूरत उन्हें होती थी, जो है कि चीज़ों को बनाने के लिए इंडस्ट्रीज़ में, तो उन चीज़ों को ही वो यहाँ पे इनको, जैसे इंडिगो होता था एंड जो भी रेशम वगैरह की चीज़ें होती थी, जिससे उन्हें जो है कि जिसे वो ले जाकर अपने यहाँ इंडस्ट्रीज़ में कन्वर्ट कर सकें चीज़ों में, सामान में, तो वो वही चीज़ें उगाने के लिए भारतीय किसानों को मजबूर करते थे. और उसके बाद धीरे धीरे अगर भारतीय किसानों को जो है बहुत नुकसान होता था और वो अपने टैक्स नहीं पे कर पाते थे, उनके ऊपर हैवी टैक्स इम्पोज कर दिया, लगा दिया. तो इस तरीके के कई तरीके के ऑपरेशन, कई तरीके के जो है तरीके से भारतीय लोगों को उन्होंने सताना स्टार्ट कर दिया. और इन सारी चीज़ों के बीच में ही इनएविटेबली फेमाइंस, क्योंकि ये सारी चीज़ें होनी थी तो भारतीयों को सफ़र करना ही था, तो निश्चित रूप से क्या आ गया, फेमाइन मीन्स अकाल पड़ गया। अब अकाल क्या होता है आप सोच रहे होंगे, वो ऐसी स्थिति होती है जब फूड की शॉर्टेज हो जाती है, स्कैरिटी हो जाती है और लोगों को खाने पीने को नहीं मिलता है, बिल्कुल भूखमरी ही हो जाती है। और भूखमरी की वजह से 1822 में से लेकर 1836 के बीच में 15 लाख इंडियंस मरे। यस डियर स्टूडेंट, 15 लाख इंडियंस की स्टारवेशन मीन्स भूखमरी से डेथ हो गई। हाउ पेनफुल, राइट? Now, in the next picture, we will understand that how Indian people realized that what they had to do. So there were some prominent Indian, and among all of them was there one person whose name was Raja Roy. Now let me tell you the contribution of Raja Roy for Indian society. So Ram Mohan Roy was a learned person from Bengal, from West Bengal in India, and he understood what wrong was with the country. What he understood that what wrong was going with our country. So what he did, he was attracted by science and modern knowledge of the British people. वो अब you can say the western knowledge जो ये था साइंस और का, उससे वो अट्रैक्टेड थे, वो चाहते थे कि हाँ ये शिक्षा जो है भारत में देनी चाहिए। ही वेंट टू इंग्लैंड, इसलिए वो अट्रैक्टेड थे साइंस और मॉडर्न। Now, what were the Indian people reactions toward this British people conquest over Indian ruler, Indian prince? So, if I talk about the Indian people reaction, so some of the Indian people were happy with the company conquest made by the East India Company. They, some of them used to thank God as they um, were the god angels came in their country. They they used to say that it is the British people who have come and they have stopped the looting, murder, and killing in our country. They used to say that their destiny was linked with the British people. In place of those people, there were some other people of India who used to believe they were not happy with the British East India Company conquest over Indian princes. They used to complain that the white man had killed or dethroned their king. वो कहा करते थे कि इन अंग्रेजों ने, इन गोरे लोगों ने हमारे राजाओं को मार दिया, उन्हें उनके राज्य से हटा दिया. No doubt some kings were bad, but after all they were Indians. Under the white rulers they had become slaves. वो कहा करते थे कि भले ही कुछ राजा जो है बुरे थे, अच्छे नहीं थे, लेकिन आखिरकार वो हमारे ज़मीन के थे, हमारी मिट्टी के थे, और अब तो हम इन गोरों के, इन अंग्रेज़ों के गुलाम हो गए हैं. Now, as I have already explained you that there were some evil practices in India. So some religious leader who supported the social evils such as untouchability and child marriage, they forbade crossing the seas and going abroad. A few said that women were to blame for all the misery. The truth was that Indian had lost self-respect. The white hated and disbelieved them.